Right, legends, just a quick market update. It's been one of those really choppy weeks. Everybody can see, right? Yeah. It's been a really choppy week. Nothing much we can do. We've had a big move up, for example, say as you know, on Bitcoin. So this is sort of expected, you know. So if it's been a one-way move up like this, then we're gonna get consolidation phase. Now the question is this a possible pullback done as it continue up higher, or is there still resistance? Maybe one more run up here, then drop. And when I say drop, it doesn't have to be all the way down. Okay, it could be some shallow pullback, you know, for the levels we've already mentioned. Okay, I don't know, but we're gonna see. So this is where I think next week maybe it just pushes up today. Okay, if it does, we'll be ready for it anyway. Okay, and it doesn't matter if it goes up in one go. Who the fuck cares? There's always a pullback. There's always another trade. So let's quickly go over this trade. So this is the same reasons I gave last time. We're at big resistance area here. Okay, the 1590 range level, and mainly what I spoke about was with ES. Now at the time we spoke about ES. ES was coming off resistance. ES came down, hit targets perfectly. Okay, it's pumping a bit now. Could this be a possible low? I don't know. I'm never going to take that risk. We'll do your other pairs later. I'm not interested in crosses right now. They're not clear to me. Crosses we'll do later. I'm just going over what's clear right now. I've said before I don't do crosses until we do them while the dollar index is trending. So this could be a little bounce here. I don't know, but we've hit our targets. I did think possibly towards here, but it's not doing that right now. We'll see what this does. So it's Friday. We've made our money on this. So if this was to reclaim, and I wouldn't want to do it this week, okay, but if it was to reclaim and we get back in like this, then that's a possible level to level trade. Target 1, like I said, probably next week, best to leave it, and then target 2 towards there. And that's where, yes, it is recording. I mean, it's nothing important this session anyway. I mean, I'm repeating what I've said before. I mean, what is there to update other than nothing? Nothing really. So that's that ES. So ES was coming off of resistance level we mentioned. So I thought Bitcoin would fall further. So let me just click over Ethereum. I was in the middle of Ethereum and then I quickly switched to this ES. So yeah, that 40-30 level was it. So what I'm watching for is a possible, maybe some resistance here. This region here. Okay. So if we come here, ideally what I want to see is tag the mid-range. Okay. 30-35, which is September's mid-range. And then if it then was to deviate, this is the shallower pullback version, and then reclaim, then I would say, you know what, maybe Bitcoin's gonna go up again. Maybe that's the low end. But at least ES, target 1, target 2, and then we'll aim for these price high. I do think it does squeeze higher, personally. And then secondary scenario is, well, if this is just like a lower high forming, okay, and it just breaks down below here and holds, that's probably going to be a shorting opportunity, which I'll mention. Maybe I take the short, maybe I don't. I will let you guys know next week. This is not the time to take it. If it goes, let it be. There's trades next week. We've looked at this already this week. A target and possibly towards there. And I did say previously that we are still in the range. Okay, so we can't rule that out. We are still range bound within here. So there's no reason why we cannot come here. Of course, we got every reason we can come here. Okay, so just keep that in mind. So continuing on, so I'm gonna do Ethereum obviously first. So Ethereum is still at that resistance area, just shorting it till I'm proven otherwise. It's one of those short till wrong idea, and once or if it does smash above, okay, this region here, and Bitcoin, ideally I'm looking for Bitcoin signal, ideally. But if it does this, if it smashes back above and then holds, okay, that's fine. I take the hit. I'm only losing what I made already this week on this trade idea, so I'm not really missing out on much. The main trade is going to be the long. Ideally, I want that pullback play, which I mentioned. So that's going to be a long. And then obviously there's a target area, target, and then maybe there. Okay, so a target 1, target 2, and target 3. Maybe higher, who knows. But that's what I'm looking for if it breaks and hold above. Okay, I'll be catching a flight, so I might miss it if it happens. But once I land, I will. So I'm kind of heading back. I'm heading back this afternoon. Yeah, in about an hour. I gotta head off to the airport. But yeah, and then we'll be back to normal, back to my normal desk. So we're still waiting on this. And then the other scenario is if you don't like this and you want to wait for the breakdown play, okay, because this could still swing fairly. If it stops me, that's fine. The next one is, see that level here, that range though is still capping the downside. That could not breach that level. Okay, no, I'm in UK. So breakdown, retest, and then that's that shorting opportunity. Did I lose a level here? I'm sure there was a level in the middle here somewhere. 1460, wasn't it? Yeah, 1465.75. 1465.75. There was a range level here somewhere. Hang on a minute. Let me fix this. Where did that go? How on earth did I lose that on this chart? 1465.65. So why is it coming on this chart? So if I got rid of this. Ah, okay. I lost it. Let me add that back in. That's an important level, that is. Don't know why these fucking trading view charts fucking up again. 1465.75. That's an important level, that is. Okay. Okay. So going back. So if this breaks down, you can wait for that breakdown play before support should become resistance. Okay, that's the conservative plan we mentioned before. And then we go for target, and possibly here. Now for the major swing trade, for the pullback trade, I'm still waiting for. I will let you know when I'm in the major swing trade. This is just a short-term pullback trade, in my opinion. There's no major swing trade just yet. That major swing trade is still, however deep it goes, whether it's towards here or there or deeper, it doesn't matter. Once it deviates and then once it reclaims, that's it. I'm going to be looking for that swing along. This is in last review, okay? And then we're going to be going for that major one, and I'm going to be going for, okay, short-term target here. But I think 1750s, 1780s is the area I'm going to go for at least. And then we'll see how far after that, okay? Now, moving on towards Bitcoin. Again, what more can I say? We've got last week's range marked out, last week's high. Last week's low, mid-range, last week's low, and then that's the midpoint of that. Now, two chart marks. So we're testing last week's high again. Could we run these highs? So one of the scenarios was possibly running these highs and then rejecting. There's no reason why we can't do that. Are you planning on? Yes, but if there's nothing there, I can't do nothing yet. If there's something that I can, but I'm not going to do anything scalping. Like I've said before, if you've been paying attention to the feed, I can't do anything if there's markets choppy. I don't trade, even scalping, I don't like doing in choppy markets. So when the market is ready, then we will. Otherwise, I can't do nothing. Okay? So you're going to have to wait for the market. Okay? Yep. So just wait for the market. I don't really like scalping in a choppy market personally. So this is the market. What can we do? So run up and then deviate. This is clear on the other chart. I'll do the run up trade on the other chart. It's just the levels are clear for that. So we're still against Monday's mid range. Now, if you were to take a short, actually, let's go for this chart. This cleaner right now for us right now. You all know what this chart is. It's in the last one of the recent ones. Yeah, let's just do this one. This one's a better one. Okay. So scenario one is let's run this up again. Scenario one is the run of the high swing failure. Could happen. Okay. There's nothing to say on PYR. I'm not sure why a lot of you want to keep looking at some of the alts. What do you want me to say on PYR? I've told you, yep, PYR is a long-term hold for me. Unless this, let's just get this one out of the way without. I still keep getting questions on stuff like this that's not relevant to what I'm talking about right now. Can we stick to the topic, please? I mean, fuck's sakes. Yes, PYR is a long-term hold for me if you want. Otherwise, stops at a break even. We've entered here. Target done. That was the final one. It didn't get hit. The rest of it stopped at break even. That's it. Well, I'm not sure. So don't ask me about alts, please. Until, yeah, I'm gonna ignore questions on alts. If you're asking me questions on alts, I'm telling. It's basic mannerisms, honestly. So let's carry on. So anyway, let's carry on. This puts me off. That's all. So we got this here. Possible run of the high. So what you want to do? You want to watch this, and you want to be watching F at the same time. Okay. If we do run this, You gotta be careful now because this happened before. I'm gonna show you an example where it happened before, if I can find it. And then watch that breakdown. Now these ones are, as soon as it gets breakdown, good risk to reward ones. We quickly short it, but do a small size. I'll probably keep it in violation level there, above that range level, because once it can hold and reclaim, then most likely it's gonna go up higher. Okay, but if it's gonna mean revert, it's gonna be quick wick. This will become a quick wick in my opinion, and then that should be a fast move down, because that was the last stop run done. Okay, if you want to wait for that one, then I'd get on board here. So you wait for that run up. Okay, now you can do small here. You'd read small. I'd start looking to cut it below, above there, and then just you can kind of down here will be valid enough in my opinion. Cutting a clean break above that. You're going towards this as target 1, and then target 2 there. Okay. The other scenario is okay, maybe a little poke up there. I mean, I'm gonna personally wait because I'm in the F now anyway. I'm not gonna be taking both. If this falls, F's gonna fall harder. Okay, if we're correct, we're in the right pair anyway, in my opinion. Does that make sense? It's a higher beta play, so if it breaks down, F is gonna break down harder. So then you wait for this setup here. So that's the more conservative plan. So if you did small there, you want to add more, you can do it there, or small one there, or ignore that. Just wait for this one. From there, target, and possibly, I mean, just go for the last week's mid range. 180s is the best price. This market is a lesson on entry based on violation, strong trending market. Yes, entry based on violation, yeah. Because sometimes I fucking hate chop. That's my problem. I'm only taking these trades like because I'm bored, or I'm picking like ES. I'm picking. Other than that, I'm not even touching anything. But we made most of our money before. Okay. If you miss them, you miss them. Not much you're gonna do about it. But we made a lot of money on that move up. Not only Bitcoin but F as well. So it averages out, doesn't it? Because you're gonna get a slow week like this, and then back to my point. I did a tweet. So consolidation leads to expansion is basically basic maths, isn't it? Basic consolidation, weaker consolidation, clean breakdown, hold below. You got your targets around 19.2 last week's mid range. Clean breakout, hold above. Then you get the targets above, and that is it. Consolidation leads to expansion. So whichever direction it's gonna go, I don't know. But next week I'm not expecting this to continue. I mean, if it does, then okay, I'll be very, very surprised. But there should be some sort of stop run regardless. Okay. Consolidation is close strong. Nah, what's a strong close on ES? Really? I mean, unless it's close really strong, then yeah, I will reconsider. But we will reconsider, obviously. And not only that, Bitcoin could break out this weekend. Bitcoin can break out today. So that's why I'm preparing. If it does break out, so I'd probably go with Ethereum, the better play, to be honest with you. On a weekend, Bitcoin doesn't move as much. And if that's the case, then probably do some. Then I'll do the alts. If Bitcoin breaks out of resistance and F breaks out of resistance, then I can do the alts. Or if Bitcoin or Ethereum come back down, deviate, reclaim, then I can do the alts plays. I'm not doing alts right now when I think there's a possible chance of a big pullback. You understand? So if this does happen, then yeah, this weekend, let's fucking go. Lungs on the F. Breakout play. Invalidation would be whatever the swing low is we've got to work with. I post it at the chance. If this happens while I'm on the plane, well, I can't do much about it. You're all prepared for it. Okay? But that's if that happens. Anyway, where was I? With Bitcoin. This one. So yeah. So on the shorter side, I mean, each exchange has a different high here, doesn't it? So the last resort, I mean, I don't even want to really run up there. But if you want to trade the Monday's range play, okay, nothing wrong with that. You see how Monday's mid-range capped the market here. Some congestion here. So if it does that, that's last week's high capping it. It touches that level. So if you want to play Monday's mid-range, so Monday's mid-range, so Monday's high, Monday's low, Monday's mid-range. Yeah, you got the picture. You break down, and you can play towards there. Play target 1, maybe there. Target 1 region. Target 2. If it comes here, starts bouncing, cut it, and then you can go for that. Or you wait for the other trendline breakout scenario game. It's up to you which one you take. They're both the same thing, really. Okay, they're both playing its individual range. Does that make sense? And then the other side, on the upside, that Monday's range can be used as the breakout play. So not only are we above Monday's range, we are above whatever the targets are. So for example, say I'd go with these range levels here. You mark them out: 22.2, 22.89, etc. Just go with 22.2, 22.89 as the next ones. So technically, this is a confluence of the breakout play. If it breaks out and then holds above, then 22.2, 22.89 that we mentioned. Okay? And that would be the breakout play. Yes, I've got a hard stop there. Yeah, I mean, I've just placed my hard stop there, but if he's going to really run it, and where I give stop to get stopped, I've just put it where I think I'm wrong on the idea. I don't really, I was ideally hoping they leave these in, they dip the market, and then later on, once we're going to trend continue, they blow them out. Now, they could swing fail S highs, and I get stopped out. So be it. I will be done, and I'll look at it when I land, and we'll take it from there. But other than that, we're now testing this region here. That's the final support level, isn't it? So if we look at a turn, we need to start turning very, very soon. But if we're wrong, then we're wrong, and the risk is in place, and we know how much we're losing. Okay, that's that done. The other pair that's been tricky as fuck has been Dollar Index. I don't know what the fuck this son of a bitch wants to do. Again, it's a very, very odd market for me this week. Twice I've been convinced that they're going to run up. Okay? One was here. I thought they're going to run up here. Comes all the way back down, swing fails it. And then today I thought we was going to do it. I don't know what the hell this market's doing right now. Has anybody got a better read than me on this? Or does anybody know what's going on? Because I don't know what's going on with this. Short term anyway. This is very, very odd price action. Okay, yeah, next week will be the better one. This is very, very I don't know what the fuck's going on. I'm gonna be honest with you. Very rarely I come across some FX, especially where I don't know what's going on. This is that once in a while that I don't know what's going on in this short term phase. So we're gonna have to wait for this for next week. We played it well past couple of months, and it's time to put the brakes on. Wait for it to clear up. This is not even for scalping for me. I don't even like scalping. Some people love this sort of scalping here. Because if you're not anticipating a range, you're anticipating some sort of breakout play, then you're not really scalping. Does that make sense? So my mindset is in scalping mode when I'm anticipating this to break out. Does that make sense? So when I'm in mindset like that, I'm anticipating it, then I'm not really looking for scalps. But we'll see. For next week, possibly, that Euro USD, I don't know. Yeah, exactly. Euro USD is holding up, which makes me think: is it gonna bust up higher? We're gonna see. So that remains the same. If I have to start looking for longs next week, we're gonna see how today closes. I will look for longs if I have to. Right now, I don't know. I really do not know. Other than if it breaks down, I'll go for a short towards here, and then possibly towards there. Other than that, I really do not know what this market wants to do. So yeah, it's a week of really not much clarity for me personally. I'm willing to admit when market's not in my favor, I have no clue. I will step aside, and I will let it clear up before stepping in again. I'm not losing money for no reason. Yep. So any last question on this? There's nothing much. I just wanted to give a quick update. There's really nothing much I can say. Not every day is a trade. Not every week's a trade either. Some weeks are just really quiet for me. This is one of those weeks. ES is probably the only one that's paid me money, made me decent money. And that's it. The rest has just been bullshit week. Before I continue, is everybody clear with the plan? Question: in what environment do you think they start? It's not about strategy works. I like trending environments, but also don't like shitty choppy. Not every choppy environment is the same either. Some range bound environments are really nice. This is just something else. Okay, I mean, when the dollar index is really tight like this, one thing to notice: whenever you reach a market see a market like that, you know there's a big, massive, explosive move is gonna happen early next week. If this closes like this, from experience, what I've noticed is, whichever direction, the breakout move is very explosive. Okay, very, very tight and explosive either direction. There's big dollar short positioning on this. So, even though I think he's going to go towards here, macro view, I hope they don't take it there, first view. I want them to do something like this, and then like this would be better. And then weeks and weeks of accumulation, and then probably new highs. That's when, if we reach this stage, that's me and Bitcoin could have topped out by then. That's what I don't want. So if this can get delayed as much as possible, because you can time the tops and bottom with Bitcoin with dollar index if you know when to use it. Because if this bottoms out, that means ES has topped out. Does that make sense? If this bottoms out, ES has topped out most likely. If ES has topped out, then that's going to be trouble for Bitcoin. Okay? I mean, it depends how you look at it. If you want to short the fuck out of it. But I really want higher prices to short from. Yeah, Cable's a bit of a funny fucker as well. Cable's a bit of a... Yeah, it screwed me this week. Stopped me out this week, yeah. We'll see if it's going to be a swing failure here or not. Yeah, Cable's got me this week. Cable got me this week. I'm thinking, is it going to be some sort of double tap formation? Or it comes down to the dollar. It won't be much more longer before this tops out. These top out. And the dollar, bigger trend. Remember what I said about the dollar index? Bigger picture trend. Bigger picture trend. This is still a pullback for now. Okay? Bigger picture trend. We're probably going to bottom out soon. Okay? Bigger picture trend is still, this is still macro support. Okay? And when we start trending, all bets are off on your long alts. Get the fuck out of everything, I'm going to say. Well, I'm going to be getting out of everything. Whatever I get into, that is. And that's going to be another mega run up. Okay? Most likely. And then we'll see what happens after that. If it breaks below here and holds, okay, game over. We're going to go lower. But for now, things are going to get a lot worse. Just because you had 1 week, 2 weeks rally on Bitcoin. And even when I was long in this, I always said to you guys, this is a bear market rally. It's not a legit rally. It's a bear market rally. So you got to be careful. The minimum criteria to take out the stops for me was here. That's done. Now, whether it takes the others out, for some reason, we had no faith in this getting taken. But for some reason, half of Twitter has faith in these ones getting taken now. Do you see what I mean? The minimum has been met, really. But everybody seems to think this is going to get taken now. I'm not saying it won't. It could do. But why did we not say with this? This was the minimum of a bear market rally, isn't it? Now, if this is going to top out, this could easily be at the top. There's no reason why this can't be. If you say it can't be, then you've got some fucking issues or you're emotionally involved in this. So this is why I'm being very cautious. I am being prepared for the breakup play, probably the easiest. But for now, we've made most of our money already. Look where we got in, right at the lows. I mean, we got well, not the exact top, but we got the large chunk. So yeah, is everybody clear with my plan so far? I don't know what else is going to happen in this market right now in this current moment. Other than I've got my trades in, I've got my plans ready, and other than that, I don't know. I'm not going to make scenarios. So people say, what's your thoughts on this? Well, my thoughts are same as how long's a piece of string. I don't make up scenarios, even though it looks like this, because I react to the market, okay? Or a range given. Other than that, I don't know. Nobody really knows. Whoever says they do, I don't know. I think we get too confident. Let's have a look at gold. Hey, gold's on top as well. This is kind of, I want to see now. I'm looking at gold. I thought it's going to come down lower, so this is, I mean, it can squeeze a bit. I'm going to be keeping a close eye on this. If we start pumping up and into the close and stuff, either this is a deviation, fake out play, but okay, I'm allowing up towards here. That's the last consolidation. Okay, I'll give it that. But we're going to see now. I'm going to see what happens here now. Is this going to continue higher? Now, I know the bigger picture. I mean, there's other FA behind gold. I'm very bullish long term gold and silver. Okay. But if you got small money, it's not worth it for you. This is for big boy money. Okay, for long-term investment. Don't be telling me I'm putting $500 in for a long-term investment in gold. Shut the fuck up. Like, seriously? Even $500 investment long-term in Bitcoin, you're taking the piss now, aren't you? Like 10 years down the line, this is going to 5x. Fucking, that kind of coke is going to be worth more than your $500. I've heard some funny stuff in my time. Can I put in money into gold? Okay, how much? $500. Right. Today's Tuesday, isn't it? That's nice. So, my point being, be sensible about it as well. Okay, this is not for investor. Unless you're putting like 7 figures plus in there, I wouldn't be touching this shit. Anyway, I mean, long-term investment, physical gold, that is. But yeah, anyway, so let's see if it drops from here towards this will pull back a lag. So I am keeping an eye. I haven't forgotten about these pairs. But what are you going to do on a Friday? I have physical silver and gold, yeah. More silver. I mean, it's cheaper than gold, man. I've told you guys this before, ages ago. I bought it out 11-14 area, remember? Bought it at the COVID times. But this is where I nailed it. Right down here. But yeah, I'm holding lots of silver, physical. Yeah, I mean, again, silver, I don't know what's going on here. It's chop. We will be monitoring this. Let's see how this closes. I'm gonna try to do it earlier. I know I said before do it early, but sometimes when I look at the charts, but yeah, we'll do it whenever we do it. Okay, we'll come back to gold and say right now we played some good trades on gold. Okay, so if you play the gold longs with me, that's nice. But that was the main target, wasn't it? That was the main target. Other than that, I don't know. Big resistance here, so this could easily get slammed quick. Now, recall or go back to what I just said with this one. If the market is going to, if this tight range like this leads to explosive moves, the move up or down, so for example with gold, if dollar does push up, this move will be an explosive move up in one go. Okay, it won't wait. So this is why you're going to be called. When are you holding it? Where you don't need to know. Nice try, Fed. Where am I holding it? Yeah, nice try. Somewhere in Africa, somewhere in the middle of the rainforest, whatever. Safari, yeah, telling me where I'm holding it. Shut the fuck up. Yeah. Yeah, okay, so we're gonna come back to this. I might do update later on tonight. We'll see how things go. We'll see what time I land it. Hopefully, if there's no delays, I'm gonna try to do some updates tonight. So again, nothing much I can do about this market other than I'm short Ethereum, using the profits we made from the previous trade. You know where to flip long, and Bitcoin. Well, you know that you get the different triggers for that. And other than that, we'll see what tonight's doing. Are you planning on? But I've already answered that question about live scalping. You asked me again. Yes, I said I will do it, or unless your question just come through now, which I apologize. But you've asked me the same question twice. Oh yeah, sorry, I'm going through the question twice. Oh, I'm missing. Oh, sorry. That was my fault. Sorry, my question thing on the Go Team meeting. That's my fault. I apologize. You just went all the way back up again. Yeah. Okay. Yep. Yeah, so okay, let's see what happens today. If I can update on my phone, I will. But you know, sometimes where at the airports the receptions are really shit sometimes. But yeah, tonight we'll see what we got tomorrow. Otherwise, tomorrow we'll see. Do you get data feeds for futures on your trading view? Yeah, I bought this. It's not that much, like $2 or something. You pay. I don't know how much I pay for, about $2-3 for each feed. I got gold, I got ES on Stable. It's only a couple of dollars, man. Nothing's for free. I mean, these are cheap ones. The other ones I get with where I work, they pay thousands per month for some of the feeds and stuff. I mean, I rob it off them, but yeah, I take this, but it's still there. Okay, I'll catch you guys soon. Take care. Bye bye.